Here's a question. Can you think of any doubters in the Bible? Well, of course we can. The number one person that comes to mind for most people is Doubting Thomas. Doubting Thomas transcends from biblical times and still lives in these times because he doubted Jesus' resurrection. But for those who think he was the only one or the exception, we look to the Bible. Think about it. Everyone who had some kind of encounter with God, a call so wild, so ridiculous that it is beyond imagining. And so they had doubts. Here's just a few names. Please know there are many, many more. You're welcome to add them to the comments section. Let's begin with the Hebrew scriptures. There is Adam, there's Eve, Abraham, Sarah, Moses, David, Elijah, and moving into the Christian scriptures, John the Baptist, his parents, Zechariah and Elizabeth. Zechariah lost his voice. He was so filled with doubt. Mary and Joseph, Jesus' parents, and the rest of his family, to include his brother James, they all were doubters. Even Jesus' disciples thought he was crazy. All of them doubted his ministry and miracles at one point or another. And after the resurrection, all the disciples ran away in doubt, even though they saw the resurrected Christ in some form. It was not just Thomas who had doubt. What he wanted was physical proof. Not until I put my finger in his wounds. Yikes. Well, I believe. Often our faith tradition is portrayed as one of certainty. What is true is our faith always begins with doubt. Questions are a pathway to an evolving faith. Early Jewish Christians referred to themselves as the way, probably coming from a verse in Isaiah chapter 40. Prepare the way of the Lord, the great mystery. Early Christians never considered themselves as a people of destination, so why should we? What does the Bible teach us about our evolving faith? When anyone ever asked Jesus a question about something important, about making meaning in their lives, often he answers in a way that opens interpretation. People would ask questions, very important questions like, who are you? When Jesus answered the question, he used all kinds of symbols and metaphors, like he said, I am the light, I'm a gate, or the way. Questions like, who belongs or who doesn't belong? Jesus would share a story, a parable that was open to debate, like the prodigal son or the good Samaritan. Stories like these made people wonder and have meaningful conversations. Jesus always pointed to love. Jesus was known for his directive communication. He was able to share exactly what he thought. He did turn the tables, and he could change people's hearts with a pithy comeback. Jesus knew one thing to be true. If you wanted folks to learn about their faith, grow in heart or soul, or have a new understanding of your relationship with God, you did this by evolving your faith. Doubt is not often welcomed in our culture. In fact, I would say it's countercultural. We live in a world of algorithms to keep us in our lane of thought. When it comes to faith, reimagining doubt from something we dread to something we welcome can allow us to sharpen our intelligence, enhance our ability to make decisions, and to take risks in times of complexity and uncertainty. So, I invite you to welcome doubt, for it can be a generative force to be harnessed rather than a weakness to be cured. Doubt offers a pathway to new understanding and a new creation. So I put together a pathway for you about how to examine your doubt. It can be found in our weekly newsletter. The goal is to befriend your doubts and notice your journey. You can journal, you can draw, you can doodle, or you can scrapbook. You can call a friend about your doubts. Start by naming your doubt. What is your fear about your doubt, and what is your hope? Next, try to remember and record. What did you believe as a child about your doubt, and what do you know now? Then ask some questions, do some research. You can even call your minister if you'd like. Notice your journey. Record your new understandings as they evolve. Notice how it has stayed the same or perhaps changed. Stay curious. Ask questions. This is a key to a new understanding. And pray. Pray in silence. Pray when you're walking around. Pray for insights from God. Pray for God to speak to you in a way that you can understand. That might be through words or images. It can be found in poetry, in movies, in conversation with another. Pray with your mind and your heart and your soul, your entire being. And then record your new understanding of faith, knowing that this is not a destination, but a place to rest. Rest in the mystery that is unfolding in your life. Kate Bowler shares a blessing. Blessed are you who see things clearly, where struggle is everyone's normal. You walk among the fellowship of the afflicted, a club no one wants to join, and where life isn't shiny. Be not afraid. Life does come with superpowers. Superpowers of an ever-widening empathy and courage that will get you back up after another fall, and a deep awe at the beauty and love that can be found amid life's rumble. Like flowers that grow from the cracks in the sidewalk, these virtues bloom in you, and thank God for you. Bless all of us who struggle, for we are in good company and will never walk alone. The path isn't straight. It is not a straight line. It is more like a labyrinth. You continually come back to things you thought you understood. The promise of the way is, as you lift things up, your doubts, your fears, you come to know a deeper truth, and then you make meaning in your life. The promise of our faith tradition is, it is truly a gift of relationship, a gift of an evolution of your soul. Amen.